Hey, welcome back to the Bucket Hat Chronicles. As it is no longer December, the Vlogmas title is a bit out of season. So the World Race creative people have given us a new challenge, and welcome to Vloguary. And I promise that I'm doing this series because I enjoy it, and not because there may or may not be a prize for the person who does the most vlogs. So what we're talking about today is travel day. Every world race is different, every route's different, every racer's got a different experience, but there's one thing you are guaranteed to encounter, and that is a really, really, really long travel day. And by day, I mean anything from 5 to 55 hours. So the key to surviving and thriving on travel day, like most things, is good preparation. So what do you need to make sure that your days, however long it takes, is pretty enjoyable? Well, here's what you need. So the first thing that I advise, knowing this from experience, is to bring food. On a road trip in America, you stop and you pull over at a restaurant when you're hungry, and that's just not the case on the World Race. Places are few and far between. You might get a gas station here and there, you might get a couple little, street vendors here and there, but they're not to be counted on, and we all know somebody who gets a little cranky when they haven't eaten. Don't worry, you squad, I'm not mentioning any names, but I know who you are. So if you've got a long day ahead of you, bring your own food. And while it's tempting to stock up on things like chips and Oreos, they're all well and good, but you're going to want something a little more substantial. Peanut butter is always a good option, Ritz crackers, things that are going to travel well, but still keep you a bit more sustained. Number 2, choose your outfit carefully. There is a time and a place for sacrificing comfort for the sake of fashion. Travel day is neither that time nor that place. You are going to be sitting, walking, standing, waiting around, sleeping in an upright position, sleeping on the floor, anything in whatever you're wearing for 3 days straight. So make your choice carefully. Sweatpants are great, flannels are great, t-shirts, socks and chacos, or sockos as we've called them. Whatever you know that you're going to not get sick of and not be uncomfortable in, bring it. Nobody, and I mean nobody, cares what you look like on a travel day. Guaranteed. Number 3, don't be a hero. Like I said in the last segment, getting quality sleep is important on these travel days, and looking silly is a small price to pay. Neck pillows are great, and if you can't sleep with the lights on, get something to make things a little darker. If you don't have an eye mask or you haven't stolen one from an airplane like a lot of people do, the bandana option's always great. Number 4, pack your day pack wisely. So we get a lot of overnight layovers where our big pack is checked on through to our final destination, but we're still camping out for the night. So the way you pack your day pack is crucial. Some people fit their sleeping pads, others just opt for a blanket. But you're going to want to get comfortable. Floors are hard and airport terminals are cold. So I recommend having 1 layer below and 1 layer above you. And if you're coming off of a long international flight, I don't necessarily condone this. Maybe you've thought about it, maybe, but you can always sneak one of those airplane blankets off of it with you. And I have a feeling I'm going to lose all my Sky Miles for endorsing that. Now, another trick for overnight layovers, which I like, is to just stay up all night, explore the airport, catch up on your reading or blogging or what have you, and then just sleep on the plane the next day because you'll be tired enough. But I only recommend this if you've got a long enough flight. Jet lag is bad enough without only getting 2 hours of sleep once you arrive. And finally, number 5, keep yourself entertained. Travel days are great for catching up with your squad mates, trading stories from the past month, but sometimes you'll be awake when everyone else is taking a nap, and even the most extroverted racer needs some alone time on a travel day. They're stressful. You have to take the time for yourself. So make sure all your electronics are charged. If you've got an external battery pack, which I highly recommend, bring that with you. And make sure your Kindle's loaded up with books, your iPod's loaded up with music. You get sick of your own stuff after a while. Variety's good. And I highly recommend podcasts. These things make the hours go by fast, especially when you've got the blinds shut on the plane or the bus and there's nothing to see. So that's 5 tips for making travel day more enjoyable. And to get an insider look at what travel days in the World Race might look like, check out my travel days, that's days, D-A-Z-E, series. See you next time.